Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 Rise of the Republic Syracuse campaign. This is episode 6. Welcome back to the series, guys. If you still are enjoying it and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course. To start things off, got to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for providing me with a free early access code for Rise of the Republic and making this Let's Play possible. In today's episode, guys, we're going to be pushing north into Sardinia, finishing off the last of the Carthaginians, and we're actually going to start our invasion of the Italian peninsula. Welcome back to the series, guys. Got to say a huge thank you to all the sort of feedback, suggestions, and just the massive support and sort of growth the channel has had over the last week with this Rise of the Republic campaign. I do see a lot of new faces around here in the subscription box, so I've got to say a huge thank you to all the new faces, and just with all the support, those first 5 videos have done like tremendously well, so let's keep it up and keep with this series. I did announce in the last video that I will be doing probably a minimum of 10 episodes for this series. If you'd like to see a world conquest, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm also doing a Samnite campaign over on my Twitch channel, and yeah, you can go watch some videos of that already. So, in the last episode, guys, if you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. We managed to take Carthage in the siege and take the entire province of Carthago. As you can see here, Carthage itself is actually netting 6,000 gold per turn. We are able to now to financially support 5 full stacks, full stack of navy, and some scatter garrison forces here and there. I'll show you the plan for today's episode, and yeah, we're going to be fighting on 2 fronts. It's going to be rather exciting. Okay, a lot of you guys in the comments wanted me to push for Sardinia, while some of you wanted me to push upon Italy. I still think we can do a 2-pronged attack quite competently, be the king and pirate of the Mediterranean, and we might be able to launch some amphibious attacks upon the mainland of Italy. So, I'll show you my army composition now. We are hemorrhaging money a little bit, but only by 163. Once we start taking some territories, we're going to be back okay in the green. Okay, we currently have our navy here. 14 units, mostly made up of assault sacred band. As we have now taken Northern Africa, we are now able to recruit ethnic Carthaginians. 4 units of Carthaginian assault triremes here, along with our Greek-style hoplites. We currently have Dionysus here with some proper African elephant units. We've got some of our Greek cavalry along with our hoplites. We finally have some mercenary Spartan hoplites as well. We're going to be able to see them in today's episode. They're quite expensive. They're probably not worth it, looking at the comparison here, but the morale is quite good. The defense is quite high, but are they worth 5 hoplites? Probably not financially. Ballista wise as well, I also wanted to try out some of these mercenary peltasts, the greatest skirmishers of Mesopotamia, handpicked by their king. We'll see how good these sort of Middle Eastern men go, and we've also got some mercenary Cretan archers as well. We currently have my son Dionysus II. We weren't able to replenish those hoplites we lost in the siege of Carthage, so what I've gone and done instead is actually recruited some Carthaginian swordsmen, which is quite cool. We've got them in our army composition now. So we're going to be pushing north into Syracuse, and we're going to be finishing off the last of the Carthaginians here now. There's a full stack sitting on the border here. God knows what that's doing. I'm not entirely sure. We've got a champion moving up, so we'll be tacking and taking a settlement in Sardinia. We're going to be pushing upon this little port city here. Further south, we just have a randomly generated general, 3 slingers, and 3 Carthaginian natives just defending, because there are invasions from Numidia and whatnot. So that's something we have to keep an eye on. We got the entirety of Syracuse, of course, which is making us a lot of money, and is able to allow us to have 3 full stacks. So we currently have Zenon here, my son-in-law, currently married to my firstborn daughter, and my son has come of age, Alcamenos. He is currently second in line to the throne. Well, third. Sorry, Dionysus did have a son, and he is able to recruit and use at his disposal elite hoplites. So we've got the use of them, which is fantastic. So this is Alcamenos. His army composition: 5 units of elite hoplites, 5 units of normal. Got some mercenary African elephants, ballista. We have Azus here, and Xenon. So his brother-in-law, my son-in-law, and then just Azus, a family friend, and a small garrison. We're going to be going to war against Region. We have broken our defensive alliance with them. We're going to be pushing against them in today's episode. Then hopefully Crotona. Taurus is quite big here as well. So just pushing up. If we were to take them out in Italia, 4 territories. Last I looked, they had 2.5 stacks. So as we start pushing up into Italy, we're going to be coming up against some of these larger factions. We're definitely not going to steamroll them by any means, as we split up our armies. 2 are pushing for Carthage, and 3 are going to be pushing into the boot. I feel quite confident and comfortable to push on here. We'll have Alcamenos be the ruler of Italy, pushing down through the bottom, while Dionysus and the heir push into Sardinia and Corsica. Pushing up here now, Taurus is quite big, like I said. But would you believe it, if you were watching in my Samnite campaign, the Samnites have gone. They've lost modern-day Napoli. Neapolis here. Capua is currently rebelled, which is hilarious. Crixus has taken control of Capua, and there's been a slave revolt a hell of a lot early. They've also lost the Samnite capital as well. However, this is not a good sign. Terventum is currently under Roman control. Now that is quite ways away from the city of Roma itself, so it does look like we haven't met the Romans yet, but they could be in a, well, very good position. So we might actually be fighting a quite united Rome. We have no idea how the barbarians are doing in the north, nor do we know what the Senones or the Romans here. Taurus is quite big. We currently have a balance of power over them, just. So, still, they've probably got a minimum of 4 full stacks. So only time will tell our war against the Romans, so it should be a big one. I kind of hope that it's really built up Rome, but we just really don't know just yet. Okay, let's push down to Sardinia now. Yeah, this is Sardinia. Corsica's the north. Okay. Let's push and take this Carthaginian settlement. Let's maintain the blockade. Let's move up with our reinforcements now as we're in earshot. Dionysus coming up firstly. Okay, a clear-cut order resolve, if I do say so myself, coming up against some of the last of the Carthaginians. Let's order resolve. Boom, chakalaka. We've got our first settlement to launch an attack. Only 235 gone. Subjugate? Carthage? How can we subjugate Carthage? Let's occupy. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I didn't notice the colour. I only looked at the icon. Oh, would you believe it? Carthage has been thrown out of their Sardinian territories, and now they have no settlements. That's unbelievable. They're currently rotting now in the sea. I knew they had a full stack here there. We completely bypassed them as they wanted to get on the land. I thought they'd be like, okay, they might pull back here. So they've got a small navy here of 5. 2 full stacks the Carthaginians had. Oh, okay. It looks like we're going to be fighting Carthaginian rebels, which is probably going to be just as strong, to be fair. Okay, let's push Dionysus to the coast now. And let's allow my son as well to get here. So we've got a nice footholding. But just look at the might of this sea to the west. Seems quite stormy and foreboding, I guess. Okay, well, not really much else we can do. Probably in hindsight, Should have sacked this. Or raised it to the ground. We've got a nice cushion now of 700, which is good. Okay. We'll keep you here just fine. Nothing really else we can do. We'll push against Region in the next turn. Maybe we'll have a fight against them. I'm pretty sure they're... Yeah, Hellenistic. Or Hellenic. Alright, let's have the turn and continue. Oh, okay, what? Massalian request. We must... what is the quote? From that trailer? We must expect an invasion from Massalia. It's the Total War trailer where Hannibal Barca is currently going over the Alps and they don't know where he is. They think he's in Massalia. They think he could be in Greece. Okay, but here we go. The Council of Massalia sends an envoy asking for help in order to complete a grand temple in time for the upcoming festival. The Massalians require an additional workforce and you'll be paid in full beforehand. What shall we do in this situation? Wow, okay. Is that because we've taken Corsica? Sardinia, sorry? They sort of know of our exploits in the south. We've got North Africa under our control and the island treasure trove of Syracuse. So, we can send civilians, send as many as you need, but it's best, yeah, send as many as they need. Anyone would do best. Send skilled engineers, send nobody. Only experienced men will yeah, I guess we'll send some engineers. What's the worst that could happen? Probably could steal them. Okay, we've also got 9,600 in the bank. I finally feel comfortable enough now to spend some money on my unique government actions. My risk is quite low as well, which is good. So, let's equip the colonists. Let's send an expedition. Gather able men and send them out to explore the seas. Hopefully, we'll find rich lands to settle. Depending on which territory you select for the founding of a colony, you'll receive faction-wide bonuses and a strategic resource. The effect will last 12 turns. 4,000 coins it's going to cost. Let's apply. Our expedition has successfully set sail, which is fantastic. It kind of harkens to the Greek Hellenistic idea because the Greeks had colonies all over the place. Obviously in modern day France, near Marseille, that's where Massalia is. They even had territories in the Crimea. I believe you can play as Cameria in Rome too, yeah you can. And Tunisia as well, they had territories all over the gaff. Even Taurus is descendant from a Spartan tribe, or a sect rather. Okay, let's move my spy up here. Should I try and let her find some more factions? That's what I sort of want to know. Because I don't think we've technically found Rome. Because they don't seem to be here, no. There's a couple of rebels here. Maybe we could go up and take Capua. Regardless, let's declare war upon these guys. Are they at war with anyone else? No, let's just war deck them straight up then. Where we can. Okay. Let's send my admiral fleet in. Like, we can't... Why can't they cross over the border here? Like, for real. How do we attack? You can't. Can we... Is it really that steep and cliffy there? Like, surely you can't... You can disembark there. Why was it doing that? That's odd. Let's disembark with you. Can you make it here? You can. What about the prince? Can you make it there? You're not going to be able to. You can though. We can go with a forced march. There we go, perfect. And we'll give it one more turn once everyone's got their movement back, because going for an attack is probably our best bet. I think we actually have military access with them. Yeah, we do. So we're not going to get any aggressive penalty for that little swift move. That's quite alright. Okay, the Carthaginians are now rotting away. I'm going to meet you at Karalis. Oh, they're going to try and take it? That'd be mad if they do. Okay, let's push to the border here now and try and encourage something. My navy is more than competent enough to hold out against any attack. I'd be surprised if the rebels come up against me. I do want to get this champion to rally up with my son at some point. I guess we'll move you north. Oh, looks like there's another full stack up here. A lot of rebels. And then, of course, we have the Noragic tribe and the Balari. So we're going to be fighting some pretty unique barbarians, which we probably haven't seen in Rome 2 before. Let's get some food in, and let's try and get that in. Okay, so we're losing a little bit of money, that's fine. Carthage is moving away from that Punic culture, and let's end the turn and continue where we can. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. Massalia Cure All. Okay. A doctor from Massalia offers a wondrous medicine. He claims it can make men healthier and more willing to work or fight. The medicine is not cheap though. Yet it might not be worth it if the doctor's word. Yet it might be worth it if the doctor's words are true. Distribute it to the army. Distribute it to the people. A healthy populace makes for a wealthy state. I'm not going to give my battle-hardened soldiers medicine. I'd rather give it to the people. Because if the people die, we've still got a fighting force in our army. I don't want to risk that. These guys are quite cool, unique shields and stuff. Okay. I'll have a look here because military action is going to happen here first than anything. So I don't know where that Carthaginian army went. Has it gone into this fog of war here? Here is the Neragic. Okay. Sardi hillmen, Sardi cavalry, skirmishers. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're probably going to be pushing for Karalis shortly. We're converting here. We'll keep my Grand Navy here. That's fine. I don't know where their army went. Regardless, let's push now straight into Karalis. Let's let Dionysus siege. That's quite a strong army there, even though they are Carthaginian rebels. Well, maybe they were a part of the original dynasty. Look at those peltasts, man. Whew. The thing is, right, we're in no rush. Technically, we can whittle these guys down for a long time. Moving in my second force now. And that's a massive, better quality auto resolve. I want to wait and try and get some military bonuses. Maybe the Carthaginians might help in this attack, because they are technically their enemy. Okay, let's now declare war upon Region. We allow my son Alcamenos to lead the charge. Alcamenos is commanding the Italian offensive with his brother-in-law Zenon. Dionysus does have a son, Epimenes, and then obviously Zenon has a lot of children as well. So the line of Dionysus will live on, which is fantastic. Okay. Alcamenos, start the invasion of southern Italy. War has now officially been declared. Okay, that auto-resolve obviously isn't in our favour. Wowee! Look at that! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full stacks, and they actually have a garrison of elite hoplites. That's crazy. Okay, let's now move my reinforcements in. Excellent. And we should be able to win this in a clear-cut auto-resolve. Even though Alcamenos is not a really competent commander, Azus and Zenon are currently 3, while Alcamenos is 2. We're still going to be able to auto-resolve this one quite comfortably. We've got about 7,000 men. So that's auto-resolve. I want to try and save as much of my men as possible, though. Let's go with the balanced stance. Alcamenos has killed a whopping 8-star general. We've cut off the head of the snake. And... oh no! A noble death. Whom? Who died? Oh, what? Oh my days. How did that happen? My entire navy got wiped out. This is only my backup navy, though. Wow, okay. We lost our African elephants as well. That auto-resolve is savage in the Rise of the Republic DLC. And that's really shaken things up because it's pissed that off. 22%. Shit, because technically that navy leader was a part of our military. Crap. He was high ranking as well. He might have even been the faction leader, yeah. Okay, so if they were to rebel here, they would take Eastern Sicily and I maintain the majority of everything else. Look at this. Look at Taurus. They've taken a firm stance here. I'm blown away as to that. Like, that, how many men were lost. That's crazy. It was definitely due to Alcmenos' first command. But his blood is royal. And it, well, it had to happen at some point. Well, okay, so which is the next place to attack? Hipponia or Locri? Probably Locri is our best bet. Can we push to the border here and keep up the offensive? We sure can. You'd think that'd free up my financial status somewhat, but it's not. Okay, let's swing back here and around. Has it been one turn? No. Let's end the turn and continue then. Oh, we have an edict somewhere. Oh, okay. That makes sense. My Imperium has gone up now. So I'm able to get some money. I already have plus 10% loyalty here. And we've got a couple people going up in stats. Some of my statesmen here increasing my research, which is good. Okay, cool beans. We'll try to get a battle in today's, but we'll just sort of have to see how it goes. I thought I definitely would have had one against the Carthaginians. But half of their army rebelled. They probably had 4 full stacks on the island before it rebelled. Hopefully I don't have my own civil war again. We already had one last time. Okay, Massalian merchants. 3 competing merchants from Massalia desire to do business with you. They urge you to wisely... Okay, right. 3 competing merchants desire to do business with you. Amber merchant, 1200. Jewelry merchant, 1400. Wine merchant. Let's get some jewels. Okay. Let's move up to Rome, because I'm gonna have to get some sort of negotiations with them. But I hope they're a proper tough kingdom now. Okay, it does look like they've pushed an army south to deal with the invasion force. It doesn't look like Alcmenos is going to be in range for another siege. Okay, this looks a bit better. What army is going to be fighting first? Let's siege with Xenon. Wow, okay. We're going to have a couple of big fights here with the Greeks. We'll move out the Prince, and we'll move up Zeus as well. We'll let my brother-in-law, my son-in-law technically, take the charge. Right, let's move this second army up. Has things changed quite significantly? It has. Maybe I'm just better off fighting this one upon the battlefield. Okay, have things changed over in Sardinia? It doesn't look like they have. Still a full stack up here. Still a large army here as well. Okay, well, let's auto-resolve now in Karalis. I'm very hesitant to play a siege after the one in Carthage, as I lost so many men. It was just bonkers. I might even wait one more turn, just to get that galley to shore things up and give the Carthaginians one last chance to attack. How are my finances going? Carthage, 6. Okay. We're slowly fixing up Carthage where we can as well. Okay, let's allow my son-in-law, Xenon, to take the charge. Only light hoplites really is the main concern. We'll fight this army here though in today's episode. We'll try and run it down into a field battle. I want to get a battle, but I feel like this one is going to cost me a lot more lives if I play it rather than an auto-resolve. So we've officially destroyed one full stack of these guys. Yep, and that was far less costly. 916 lost. Let's occupy. These guys are the same culture and religion as me. Why have they built 2 of those? They're elite hoplite stuff. It's crazy doing that. Okay, let's I guess we wait a turn unless they're going to aggressively attack me. We could upgrade this where we can. We'll give it one more turn in Karalis. Xenon. My son-in-law's gone up in stats. We'll end it one more and continue. There's going to be a... Oh, okay, there's salt up in the north. That's going to be good. I wonder if they're going to stand their ground. 3 stacks is sort of the perfect sweet spot there. If I attacked with 2, I would have had to play a hell of a lot more battles. But I'm happy that we are financially viable now enough to... Oh, here we go. Oh no! Who's been taken out? Someone has by a champion. Who was that? Someone's been assassinated! Oh no. Okay, well we're gonna have to get someone else in. Who died? Merchants from Massalia offer a few ships. Wait. A merchant from Massalia offers a few ships of a rare resource at an affordable price. Let's agree. Zeus has died. No! Your servant has been brutally murdered by an enemy champion. Killed without warning or any chance or honor in defense. Military sabotage. No! Zeus was quite a high-ranking official. Oh, that sucks. At least it wasn't any of my kin. Xenon. Or Alkemenos. I really quite liked Zeus. He had a fantastic name. Oh well. Forever young. Okay. Where's this full stack gone? It's gone here. In an amphibious attack. Okay, how far away are these guys? I wanted to sort of hope that he was going to be on the field of battle. Let's reinforce this where we can. With a unit of hoplites. Let's start sieging with Alkemenos. Okay. Yeah, it's the amphibious attack that's going to get him. Oh no, they're actually going to fight it out. Oh, okay. Trapping them inside. Let's move up where we can. And accordingly. Let's keep it going. Go, 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 Gadget. Let's keep the offensive up on them. Let's swing back over to Sardinia. The Carthaginian army is now landed. And we're going to be able to carve them up quite easily. So their reinforcements aren't coming in now. We have that medium galley. So the auto-resolve is going to be quite alright. The replenishment is a little bit slow here. So we've now taken Karalis off the rebels. Did we lose any men? Oh, that cavalry is super low. But those Peltas would have just ripped us to shreds in an actual fight. Let's allow Dionysus, my son, the heir, to run down these Carthaginians here. I would play that. Or maybe I should. Nah. I was gonna. If it was fully healed, I would have 100% played it. But just look at it, man. Ambush stance. Maybe I should. We're gonna win it though. I just thought it might be glorious to see myself carve up the last of the Carthaginians. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fight this one. We're probably not going to have an ambush in this entire series. Let's allow the Carthaginians to carve up their kin. We'll rain fire and death upon them. My cavalry are going to have to hold back, but my infantry are going to do quite well. Their sacred band is just exhausted. But let's set up a good quality ambush. I'm surprised they just stayed at the sea so long. Like, that's so stupid. Okay, guys, welcome to the battlefield. Welcome to the ambush of Carthage. It is currently pissing down with rain in Sardinia. We've gone with a two-pronged attack. We have my son Dionysus, soon to be the second. Oh, he's all the way over here. Ah, the fool. Well, he never was historically like his father. A bit of a party boy, a bit of a drunkard. Okay, well, where is he? Here he is, Dionysus the second. Only the gods know how fair his reign will be. Cretan archers as well. These guys are keen and ready to go. We haven't seen these guys in the series just yet. I'm pretty sure that's them, yeah. They look more heavily armoured in their portrait than just my stocks. There's no difference between them. You're kidding me. Oh, they got those funny hats, okay. Well, here is the Carthaginian front line. That's the back line. This is their front line. The last of their ancestral home in Sardinia. The last of the Carthaginians stand here. Let's have a look at the new native Carthaginians, determined to earn their salt for the Greeks, who have been adopted into our army. Some of them still are brazen enough to have Carthaginian symbols. Ethnic, though. Ethnic Carthaginian, but they are more than happy to take up the Greek way of life. Let's charge where we can. Surround them. Go. Pick a unit and kill them. Go, go, go. Just charge in, basically. If you can somehow... like that. Yeah, that's what we sort of want. Something like that. Probably more so than giving out individual attack orders. Charge right up into it. Get my archers to focus upon a particular unit, like here. Right. Is everyone ready? Let's kill them! Bring them down. Archers, loose! We'll hit a couple of our own guys more than anything. Charge them, men. Chop them to pieces. Alright, let's focus into this. It's only going to take a couple of prime time volleys. And then we've got them. Got them on the ropes. Charge! Come on. These Carthaginian swordsmen are doing alright by the look of it. At least they'll know tactically what they're speaking. Probably the same language. The battle is turning in our favour. No shit. Cretan archers. Fresh on the subscription books. Causing probably more friendly fire than what they're really worth. You'd think. Halt. Let's continue to carve them up. Alright, slowly but surely make your way down the line. There's their general. Let's go with a charge. Dionysus sees the exposed flank. Come on, let's get rid of these peltasts. Run them down, men. We probably could get a pretty convincing charge against them. What is that? The trees. They're only peltasts anyway. Draw your short swords, men. Give them hell. Excellent stuff. We got them. Cool. Let's charge my cavalry out. Who's this? Our general's under attack. Okay, well, let's move my general out of this. Dionysus isn't going to die here today. Alcamenos could rise to the throne if we don't move him out quick enough. Alright, to no avail, got him. Alright, come on. Let's get my cavalry up and out of here. Let's finish the last of these bad boys off. Some slingers there. Shields up nice and high, lads. Come on. Peel and move. And try and get behind them. Cool. You know what I should do is just let them rain fire and death upon them. Pull out, pull out. Let's allow my archers to get some target practice. Huzzah, the day is ours. Why are they retreating? Oh no. Archers, take aim. Turn them into pin cushions. There we go, that's what we want. Archers, pick a unit, and then focus everything you got at them. Let's rain fire and death upon them. Yay, let's continue it up. Look at this, poor bastards. Turning them into pin cushions, this is what I want. Oh no. He doesn't know where he is. Poor bugger. Clutching his stomach. You've got an arrow in the side of your head. He's gonna get up. There's a couple more just behind him. What's going on? Is he gonna keel over? What's he doing? He's still holding on. Are these other blokes just hanging on? Not a bad place to die, right under the tree. He's still hanging on, this guy. I'm just more curious for myself than anything. He's still hanging on. Oh well. Anyway, let's end the battle there. That was bloody weird. We deployed 1,769. I was 352 up on the battle. Wow, to be fair, the Carthaginians actually supported a good number, even though being incredibly weak. 1,103. I think that's a rather good army. Like, those Sacred Band are not to be messed with. They did have a couple of plebeians. The Peltas general unit there. Look at this, swordsman, 59, 88, 63. Mine went nowhere near those numbers. Hey, we got them. This should be the last of them. Let's kill them. They're going to run a bit further. Come on. My son, let's finish them off completely. Return them to the earth from whence they came. And that should be it of the last of the Carthaginians, I'd hope. Trespassing there. Well, Carthaginian scum ran there. Nope, we are still at war with them. There's an army far in the north. It might be a navy, though. Yeah, just a navy. Man, why are we at war with the Helvetii? Why and how can we see them? Well, regardless, guys, unfortunately it's time to end the video and episode here. Thank you very much for watching episode 6 of the Syracuse campaign. We've taken 2 provinces within Sardinia. We're going to be pushing north to get rid of the last of the rebel Carthaginian settlement, and then we'll probably make our way against Sardinia, against the the Aioli, I think that's how you say it. Defensive pact with the Bellari, but not as strong as what one might think. We'll continue our offensive here as well against Region. I don't know how to say it. We might play this one at the start of the next. Let me know. It's 95, but I don't reckon we're going to get a fight against them. I want to fight against these guys at some point. Right, thank you very much for watching. Got to say another huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me early access once more, and the community manager for providing me with a code. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the breach. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.